What is up, everybody? Turboverse here today, and we have to talk about Hellblade 2. It has just been announced that this game will be running at 30 FPS on Xbox Series X and S, and has dynamic resolutions and no graphic modes. And it's because the visual effects director says this offers a cinematic experience. Gives you a special experience to play this game. He says that's the best way to play it at 30 FPS. People are outraged about this. I think it's fake outrage. Like we see how people played Zelda, what was it, Tears of the Kingdom on 30 on a Switch at 30 FPS. People were raving about that game, saying that game was a perfect game or masterpiece. Now when this game comes around because it's Xbox exclusive, people are saying that this is just unacceptable apparently. Like this Sony fanboy right here. It says Hellblade 2 can only run at 30 frames per second with dynamic resolution on Xbox consoles. The director says it should feel more cinematic similar to movies that run at 24 frames per second. Then he just says, he laughs and says back bars weren't enough. No one has more than 30 FPS than Xbox. So it's pretty much making a mockery that Xbox can only run this game at 30 FPS. But then again, these same Sony fanboys are going to be playing GTA 6 when that game arrives at 30 FPS. What's going to be the excuse then? Like you say, is only Xboxes failing to deliver with a 60 FPS standard, but you all gonna play GTA 6 because that was gonna be complete hypocrisy if you trash Hellblade 2, but you're gonna play GTA 6 when that game released. Complete hypocrisy right there, but we're gonna see. Like, I think my speculation is gonna be right. These people trashing Hellblade 2 being only at 30 are gonna play GTA 6 with no problems at all. They're gonna be praising GTA 6 just like they praised Zelda. And so 30 FPS is gonna be a fake outrage. It's just a smoke screen to say how Xbox is bad. I don't think most people really care. I think you want to play this game from the get-go, you're going to play it. If you don't want to play it, you're just going to use this as an excuse not to play it. So I think that's what it is right here. This game I'm still looking forward to. Definitely want to see how they improve this one over the first one. So I'm still going to play it day one regardless. So I don't care if it runs at 30 FPS. Disappointed, sure, but at the end of the day, it's a video game. Video games are meant to be played, not like how you're doing that PlayStation exclusive Stellar Blade. Like, at least people are going to play Hellblade 2 with two hands, if you get my drift. So, let's see. What did the people have to say about this guy's post right here? You're going to expect the same for GTA 6? Pretty obvious. That's kind of facts right there. That's going to be a 30 FPS too. First Redfall, then Starfield, and now Hellblade 2. It's the same excuse Bethesda made for Starfield. People are demanding a lot for $500 consoles. Like, if you really have this much of an issue with playing games at 30, then you know the option is to buy a PC at the end of the day. Like, if you really have that much of an issue, just buy a PC. And then you can play all games at 60. There you go. But people just think we're completely just going to be done with 30 frames per second. Is completely delusional. You spent $500 on this box. We're not going to escape 30. You're not going to escape 30 just yet. For most of these high-end games. It's just delusional if you think otherwise. No 60 FPS equals no interest, apparently. Okay, so, when GTA comes out, I want to see that same energy. Very hard to go back to 30 once you got used to 60 and higher. But you guys will play games on handhelds. Play those games just fine. 30 FPS in today's gen is a crime, in my opinion. I don't think it's that big of a deal. People are making this a big issue, but like I said before, if you want to play the game, you're going to play it regardless. No one should be freaking out. I agree. It's just like not too much news, so you even see 30 FPS trending because there's not too much gaming news out right now. So they gotta complain about those. Yeah, that's a big dead or arrival moment here. So now the game is dead on arrival. Okay, buddy. This is unacceptable. 30 frames per second makes me nauseous to play. What is this nonsense? The standard for gaming before this gen was 30 frames per second, so now it just makes you nauseous. Okay, that makes no sense. The old cinematic excuse, the mask fell into hit 60 FPS. Yeah. So once again, I don't think it's that big of an issue, but people are gonna make it more bigger than what it needs to be. I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy this game. They're gonna enjoy the experience of playing as the main character in this sequel. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna make this too long. I think Sony fan was just delusional. They're just gonna take this as a W against the Xbox exclusive because once again, it's not gonna be on their platform. They had the first one, but they're not gonna get the second one. So if you are just a Sony only gamer, I don't see why you're concerned because you won't really play the game anyway. But people who got an Xbox, this is gonna be on Game Pass day one, so you get to experience day one, 30 frames per second or whatever. You just play it day one. So those are my thoughts about this. I think it's a nothing burger, as people say it. I don't think it's a big issue because people are gonna complain about this game being 30, but then at the same time play GTA 6, which is 30, and praise that game. They're gonna be fully immersed in GTA 6, which is gonna be 30 frames per second. If you think it's gonna be 60 frames per second for GTA 6, you're delusional. So those are my thoughts about this. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.